Good evening. It takes a lot for all four of us to be on one stream. Ellie's got her hammer ready to whack me over the head with it. Philip's there with his big fork ready to get Levy if this doesn't get over the line. And Mia's just come on because Mia just likes to come on. Good evening and welcome to THFC
Shits and giggles, eh?
Yeah, I know. You're the comedy value on the show. That's why we have you on.
I don't know if I like that. You're trying to make me out like I'm a clown. I'm not.
No, you're not. I never said that, Mia. I never said
comedy and clowns, same thing, isn't it?
No, it's a bit like you're like one of them famous American comedians that make people happy and make people.
Yes, doing backtracking. I can hear that
I'm
sound.
going to stop digging this hole, which I've probably dug from. Anyway,
I think to throw away the shovel, Dermot. Throw away the shovel.
Yeah, I have, and it's hit Daniel Levy on the head. That's why he's spending so much money. But good evening and welcome. We are coming on with breaking news. So I will welcome everyone into the chat first, very, very quickly. Big up to Hot God Den says good evening. We have Tottenham. Yeah, we have changed the thumbnail. Tottenham LSG. We've got Jose Romero has come out with it, if not mistaken. Who else? We've got Tequila, big up Tequila. We've got Jarula, big up Jarula as well. We've got Tom Taka, big up Tom. Andrew Gregory, evening guys. We got Mia, smash the damn like button. Yeah, and we've got Audio Arsenal. What's the crack? Lots of crack. But hopefully good news. But guys, we'll start with breaking news. I'm going to do the breaking news button because Ellie likes it. How's it now?
I do.
Here we go. And there you go on the screen as we come on. Tottenham and Micky van de Ven have reached an agreement on personal terms, contract until 2028. I'll start with you. I'll go down in the line, Philip, and then Ellie, then go to you, Mia. Philip, what did you think of this breaking news? Great news, isn't it, to get him over the line?
Yeah, it is. Now, what they need to do now is get this contract signed ASAP now for somebody else. Yeah. Offers him better terms, you know. But he's one for the future. He's only 21, 22 years of age. And, good. Comes very highly recommended. But a little bit inexperienced. So that's why it'd be good to get a more experienced centre-back in alongside them. But hopefully this is the first of two that we're going to get.
Yeah, that's it. And Eddie, look, me and Philip were talking today about centre-backs and we were discussing when we're going to get them in, how we will get them in. And lo and behold, tonight, doesn't look like we waited a lifetime for centre backs. Not one's coming, but maybe two's coming along at once because
like the buses.
Like the buses to Uber is next.
Just took it out of my mouth. Yeah. Well, one's more experienced than the other, but this lad is very nimble and he's very quick. You know, I know he's a tall lad, 6'4". I've heard that he's not very good in the air, but I just don't believe that. I just can't believe it. He must be good in the air. He's 6'4", for God's sake. But I'm excited because, you know, we've finally got a really decent. Well, if we get both of them in, right? But you know what else I'd like to get one more experienced defender, just to give us a bit more solidity. Somebody who can control the back four as well. And I believe we're going to play a back four. So yeah, come on, Spurs.
That's it. Amir, look, we've got him. He's agreed contract terms. You're buzzing. I think everyone is buzzing. Is this now the end of Dyer and Sanchez at Tottenham? Have they now finally come to their conclusions that they will be leaving by any means necessary this summer?
Yeah, I think that this is fantastic news. I'm buzzing, and I do think that Dyer will stay. Unfortunately, I know it's not everyone wants to hear, but I've got a feeling he will stay. But I don't think he's going to be starting. I don't even think he's going to be that near to the bench, really. I don't know, but I do think that it's really important we do get two in at least. At least. I think we're going to get Longley back in the end. Actually, unfortunately, for some people, don't obviously want him back, but I do feel like that's going to be the case because I think Sanchez is going to go, so we're going to have Dyer and Longley as well. I think personally,
I wouldn't mind to see Longley back, but we've got a poll happening in the chat which won't be open for too much longer. Are we happy Spurs fans tonight? Overjoyed at 35%. It's all okay at 47%, and no, I want more at 18%. So there you go. Let's see what people are saying in the chat. Philip and guys, and Ellie and guys to see. Tequila says, I want Ned Stark Dyer off with his head. That's a Game of Thrones reference.
Game of Thrones,
Hoggon, it says, Ellie, Peter Crouch was rubbish at heading. He wasn't that night when he got that one against Man City to take us into the Champions League for the first time ever. Redknapp saw that at Southampton. Excellent documentary on PC. Yeah. Have you watched it?
Joe, my theory is because they say they're not good in the air, that's because they don't need to jump, because they don't need to get in the air because they're so tall.
Yeah.
If Crouch left the bloody floor, it'd be in the sky, up with the clouds.
Yeah, I just want to say big up to Ollie as well. Big up Football Fence. Please get over to his channel. Give him a like and subscribe as well. Ollie does his daily rants from his van. So big up Ollie. And,
a man in the van.
A man in the van. And DJ Samuel says, yes, 100%. Look, we won't be on for too much longer, guys. But look, how's this transfer window shaping up for you? I will start with you, Ellie, on this. How's this shaping up? Has somebody kidnapped Daniel Levy and put an alien in? Or has somebody, do you know, what's happened to him? This is not Levy, is it?
The thing is, right, his head's on the chopping block if he doesn't do anything like this year. Like, he needs to get a few more in before he's completely clear of that guillotine. Do you know what I mean? But having said that, I really do appreciate what he's done because he's brought us Maddison, and we really did need a creative midfielder, especially for the way that Ange Postecoglou plays. All he has to do is get those two defenders in, or even three. If Longley's one of them, so be it. We can't change that. But at the end of the day, I think he's done so well at negotiating good prices as well. And he's got a decent goalie in. Let's see how it works out with the goalie as well, because he's a bit of one to watch at the moment. So I'm just hoping that he hits the ground flying. There you go.
Yeah. That's it. And Philip, look, Colin is saying here Spurs are making a clear statement. We really are, aren't we, under Postecoglou?
I mean, I think the answer is, why is this so different from other transfer windows? I think Levy's being Postecoglued, basically. As Ellie rightly said, his head is on the chopping block here. And he's having to come up with the goods here, because look at this. What are we now? The 3rd of July, we've bought a goalkeeper. Effectively, we've bought Porro. He was signed there the weekend. We've signed Kulichevsky. We've signed Maddison. We've got, who else did we get? We've got the what do you call it? Van de Ven coming in now. and we're going to have
Solomon.
Solomon and Tapsoba. That's 6 or 7 players. I think that's it. If we get all those players in, I'd be quite happily pull down the shutters and only get rid of the players we need to get rid of now.
Yeah,
because I think we've got enough new players in. You can't bed that many new players into a team at one go, and I think we're reaching that quota soon.
Yeah. And Mia, look, God tends to put it Kane's money. And then Tequila says, no, it's Christopher Inshaw says, do you think Van de Ven coming in? Do you think with Van de Ven coming in, do you think Kane could be gone soon? That's why he is spending now.
No. I honestly don't think that, because I think he knows that we're going to get rid of some players. So I think that money we already had an amount, and I think that he knows that we're going to be selling some players. So I think that money he knows is going to come back into the club, because we know there's plenty of players that have got interest. So I don't think that's the case, quite honestly.
Anyone else want to say? Do you think it is? Do you think Kane has gone and we're spending his money?
Oh, I don't know. It's it certainly could look that way, but who knows? I mean, we could also be spending money for players who are on the way out as well.
Yeah,
could well be the likes of Sanchez and that.
Yeah, just to give you the latest news on Kane. We did bring it up today, but because here, Bayern Munich are in direct contact with Tottenham. Spurs have not said no to a potential sale this summer. Bayern haven't made a renewed offer yet. Now, I've heard somewhere along the lines, guys, that it could be around 80 million plus add-ons or 85 million plus add-ons.
So that euros?
Could delay. Yeah, euros. So I don't know. That's
only
pounds.
70 million.
Oh, that's pounds.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And also, before we go, Ellie, just to get your thoughts on this.
Yeah.
I did ask this question earlier. Look, Bayern Munich are looking to bring back Hojbjerg. Hojbjerg is looking to go to Spain as well. Look, you and me are big Hojbjerg fans.
Yeah.
We love him. He's our general. He's our captain. As much as Philip likes to disagree with me on that point. I'm trying to get him going. I'm not
going down that road again. You know my feelings on that one. I'm not going to repeat them.
Yeah, that Hojbjerg should be captain. I know that. But no, yeah.
I like Hojbjerg, but not that much.
Oh no, that's not what you've told me in the back. You've told me and Ellie and me you think he should be captain and all.
I like him enough for all of us, don't I?
Yeah, you've got him in your basement.
Is there another me around somewhere that's been saying things behind my back? Is
there? I mean, you're like me. You got him down in your basement, like Romero, like me has got Romero down in hers. But no, would he be a big miss, Ellie, if he was to go?
Yeah. Because I made the point about when he was missing against Wolves and we played the worst game we've ever played, right? And a lot of people say to me, when he was with Benny, it made him look better. But football's about teamwork, right? And about combinations. And he had a fantastic partnership with Benny, but he didn't have the same chemistry with Skip, because Skip is a rookie, he's still learning the game. And also, you've got to look at the fact that he was playing in a 2-man midfield against 3 or 4 players. So obviously you're going to look exposed and look a worse player than you are actually. Because when he plays for Denmark, you can see that he's a different player. When he's playing for us, when he's got Benny there, it's different because Benny's got more experience. And they forged a fantastic chemistry, and they had that. They had that understanding when one goes, one stays, one goes, one stays, and it did work. I mean, it didn't work all the time because there was games where they both played pretty poorly. But I think we're going to miss him. If he goes, we're going to miss him. And we have to replace him with somebody of a similar ilk then.
Yeah,
maybe
I agree.
With a bit more technical skill.
Yeah.
Can I just ask something? You know the 2 videos that came out there of the players coming in on Saturday? And then they showed one yesterday for the players coming in on Sunday. Who was new back on Sunday? Did anyone notice anybody additional that was back from Saturday? Because it said there was new players back, but it never said who they were.
I didn't see that one, but if it was any new players, it would have been Udogie, because I didn't see him in the first one.
Well, not necessarily new players, but players that weren't there on Saturday, You know,
I didn't see
maybe
Lo
there's a-
Celso in on Saturday one.
Yeah.
I didn't see Lo
No, that's
Celso in
true.
on Saturday one.
No.
Mia, Flash Errol says maybe Kane is sold already.
Yeah, and I've already answered this one. I said what Philip said, didn't I? First, I said I think that's just money that we know we're going to get for Sanchez, Lo Celso, Joe. We've got plenty of players that are due to be sold, and plenty have got interest actually, including Hojbjerg, which we can get money for. So
Yeah.
Big up to Irish Rebel as
Oh,
well. We've got
Marmite.
Stephen Thomas saying not bothered about who leaves after last season. Needed a big change on and off the field. It really did.
great.
Just very quick, guys, on the other sort of how God says Paulinho from Fulham, he's been linked with us. Would you guys be happy? Just yes or no very quickly, Ellie.
Yeah, he's a very good player. I like him. I was talking to Izan about him actually. When we used to do the profiles, and he said
is he still around? Is he?
But this is way back. He was talking
right.
about him, and then when he arrived at Fulham, he was saying that he really did want him to come to Spurs. So I started looking at him, and he's a very technical player. Works hard as well. He reminds me a bit like Dembele, but without that extra power. He just needs to stamp his authority more on games. But he'll learn that because he's quite young still. Yeah.
Philip, and Nata Paulinho.
No, there's no way Levy will spend 90 million on a player. Not a hope. No chance.
No. Big price tag, isn't it?
Yeah, but would you like him at Spurs? That's the question. Yeah.
I'd like him at Spurs, but it's not going to happen, so I'm going to start thinking about it.
Okay. Ellie?
You mean Mia?
Sorry.
I would like him, but are we going to get him? No.
Well, listen, this is the breaking news. We're going to end off now. This is the breaking news. I'll just take God 10 off there. My apologies. And I'll take Hojbjerg off there. Where's Hojbjerg? Sorry, Ellie. Hojbjerg's gone. Tottenham and Micky van der Ven have reached an agreement on personal terms. Contract runs until 2028. Now, the clubs are still talking over a price, but I see this one over the line in the next few days. And then after that, we're going after Thfc as well. He be the next target in at Spurs from Brian Leverkusen. Mia, do you want to give your channel a plug? And from all of us here, congratulations for reaching a mini target that people can get super chats and memberships over in your channel now. So congratulations from us all here.
Yes.
Do you want to give your channel a plug?
If you don't know, then give your head a wobble. Go over to Spurs Between the Lions, and if you can do so, the memberships are for 99p. So obviously, if you wish to become a member, you can do it. And a super thanks, there's now super thanks as well. So if you're able to do that, then obviously that would be amazing. But yes, thank you, everybody.
I actually feel sorry for Ben. That's twice he's joined us and we're ending up. Sorry.
He also didn't drink enough coffee, did he?
I sing him the song.
He says, "Good evening, everyone. What the hell is happening? Levy's in the cupboard so far." Yeah, and he said, "Congrats, we've got Jazz Jones." I watched Van der Ven vid. He's quite a good left back too. And big up to James as well. Spurs related. Big up, everyone get over there. Ellie, when are you on next with your breakfast show?
I'm on next on Wednesday. I'm doing Germany. Oh, and then on Friday I'm doing Sweden with Kate.
Yeah.
Ellie's invasion of Europe continues, huh?
I'd love Mia to come on with me because when you've got two people on the show, it's so much better. You can bounce off one another. If that's all right with you, Mia, you can say
no. Sorry,
on Wednesday.
No, I actually can't do Wednesday because I've got something else booked in. Sorry.
That's all right.
She's got a date with Romero at the hairdressers.
Dermot at the hairdressers? Yeah. If I was going to have a date with him, that's not where he'd be.
No. I don't get that, Ben. If it's a joke, I'm sorry. I'm not getting jokes. So, okay, I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm sorry. I'm not great.
I'll do Sweden on Friday.
Oh, there you go. I get it now. I get it now. Very funny, right. Ben. We'll have to get you one time, Ben. You have to come on. And Philip, when are we on next? Is me and Ellie and Mia tomorrow, and then you're on Wednesday? back on Wednesday.
Wednesday.
So so it's me and the two girls
tomorrow.
tomorrow. We're bringing at 4 o'clock. We're bringing all the latest breaking news. If anything breaks between now and then, we'll bring to you live on here, as we are the home of the breaking Spurs news. Thank you all for watching this evening. Spurs have now personally got another one through the door. That makes it 5. My God, what a time to be a Spurs fan. Spurs for Champions League next season. Whatever you do, enjoy the rest of your evening. Come on, you Spurs. And not a cock in sight. Goodbye.
And we trust.